the Supreme Court to the House was actually the same order we gave to the House with respect to compliance with a one-year ban. Alam mo kung ano nakakatawa dito sa mga kritiko ng impeachment na ito na ginawa ng Senado? Sabi nila noon, let me quote, for example, Chairman Monsod, sabi niya, walang kapangyarihan ng Senado magdesisyon tungkol sa one-year ban. Wala silang pakialam dyan. Korte Suprema lang ang pwedeng magdesisyon kaugnay niyan. Noong nag-decide ang Supreme Court, Karen, ang panawagan ngayon ng mga taong yan, dapat Senate mag-decide, hindi ang Supreme Court. Overreach yan. The Senate can still continue. Ano ba naman yan, Karen? The rule and the law and the Constitution has to remain the same regardless of your position, regardless of who you're against, regardless of who the case is against. Pangalawa siguro, itong desisyon ng Korte Suprema tuloy, pinapaniwala ako na baka naman kaya minamadali yan ng Kamara. Baka kaya gigil na gigil silang madali niyan. Ayaw antayin yung desisyon ng Korte Suprema dahil alam nilang may balljack at gustong pangunahan na agad ng Senado para sabihin na nasa gitna naman na ituloy na natin, tapusin na natin. Ano ngayon ang gagawin ng Senado pagdating nun? We will acquit or convict later on to find out that the Senate had no jurisdiction to begin with. That would have put us in a very precarious situation. That's why the exercise by the Senate, not only of myself, with abundant caution with respect to this impeachment, deciding to do it the right way, I believe was indeed vindicated by the decision of the court, which, Karen, the court said is immediately executory.
Oh, I know. So now, being a lawyer yourself, what infirmity did you spot when it reached the Senate?
What we precisely asked them in our twin orders. Number one, compliance with the one-year ban. We did not say they did not comply, but we wanted them to present proof that they indeed complied. And number two, for the next Congress, this Congress, the 20th Congress, Karen, to indicate to us that they still persist or decided to push through with it. I believed, Karen, that tatawid ito sa 20th Congress. But there are 2 or 3 concurring opinions, not part of the majority opinion, Karen. 2 justices that said, hindi ito tatawid. Hanggang 19th na lang ito. So yung ikalawang order ng Senado, medyo tinatch upan ng ilang mahistrado ng Korte Suprema sa kanilang concurring opinion. Again, proving the concerns of the senators, 18 at least of us, correct and well-founded.
So what happens now? Let's move forward, no? You have the Supreme Court saying it is unconstitutional, deemed null and void, immediately executory. So being a co-equal branch of government, what happens now, Senator? What do you do with the situation?
May kulang ka, Karen. Null and void ab initio.
Yes.
And the next paragraph stated that the Senate never acquired jurisdiction over it. What will we do? As I said, and as I keep on saying, tinutwist lang ng ibang kritiko ng Senado na pagbobotohan pa, konstitusyon na, may desisyon na, pagbobotohan pa. But the Senate is a collegial body. As I said in my opening speech yesterday, the other day rather, the Senate decides everything as a collegial body. Someone will move. If someone objects, we put it to a vote. So we will put this to a debate and vote, Karen, on a date certain on August 6. What to do with the impeachment in light of the Supreme Court decision. The choices that we discussed in caucus are varying. So it depends on what the motion will be. To
Ano yung
either
mga choices, Senator? Baka you can share without naming your colleagues. Ano yung mga choices na discuss sa caucus?
To decide on it because it's immediately executory. Napag-usapan din na paano kung ma-reverse yan. May argumentong unanimous yan sa karanasan at kasaysayan. Hindi nangyayaring nare-reverse yan. At kung intention talaga ng Korte Suprema hindi ito agad patupad, hindi nila nilagay yung immediately executory, pwede rin namang hintayin na mag-file muna yung House of Representatives ng recon. Pero hindi pa maliwanag yon. Baka mag-antay kami sa wala. At kung inintay namin yun, kailan na naman magpapasa ang Korte Suprema? In the meantime, anong gagawin namin? Held in abeyance, postponed muna. Nung nakarang mga buwan, Karen, nagmamadali at gigil na gigil yung mga tutol kay Vice President Sara at pabor sa impeachment. Ngayon naman sila ang nangihingi ng panahon na wag daw madaliin, wag daw gawin ng Senado agad, maghintay daw muna. Again, we cannot decide based on mere whim of these partisan people who have already taken a position either for or against. I said this at the beginning of the impeachment when it was filed last February 5. Hindi ko papakinggan yung mga may pasa at desisyon na. Yung pabor kay VP Sara at ayaw sa impeachment, yung ayaw kay VP Sara at gusto sa impeachment. I will not be cowed nor bullied by these people into acting one way or the other. We will do what we think is right.